Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, we set up this quantum compressor to make singularities. So far, lapis singularities, but we need lots more of them, so we'll use this guy a lot more. Between episodes, I was trying to find a way to automate this process, and I came up with one, but I don't think I'm going to use it, because it's really complicated, and I don't think it's worth the investment to just save a few of these and potentially save a few resources when we have effectively unlimited resources. So I'll probably just get one quantum compressor for literally every resource I need, and then just use a detector to see if I need more quantum singularities, and then just shove stuff into him. But if you're curious, here is the system that I made. So there are 8 cards in here. There are 3 sensor cards. One of them detects a dummy block that when we put in here, it will then add the material for this. So I used a lapis block. I was going to use the quantum singularity itself and just duplicate them, but refined storage doesn't like when you say that one thing makes 2 things. It gets confused and doesn't like that. So I had to use a dummy block instead. If I could have used quantum singularity, I could only use 2 channels. That would have been simpler, but I couldn't. So there we are. Okay, so once we detect that there's a block of lapis in there, we insert 1,000 lapis lazuli. And we output this, or we only do this on the green channel. That's how we detect when the block is in there. Then, when we detect we have exactly 1,000 of these, we'll output on the brown channel. On the brown channel, we will remove the block of lapis from this. When it detects that there is not a block of lapis, let's see here. Yeah, when it detects there is not a block of lapis, it is going to extract on the red channel everything that is in here into the quantum compressor. And the quantum compressor only allows lapis in there right now. So it won't take out anything else that could be in this chest. Then we have an extract of only quantum singularities that go into the system. So we extract from here into this chest, not into the system, because we need that to go into this chest first. Because if we insert more than one of the lapis blocks, it will mess up our system. So we have to tell the iron crafter to only insert one at a time. So that's how we do that. And then finally, once we detect the lapis singularity, we have another signal that hits this guy with a redstone pulse, telling it to unlock the crafter. And also, we can then extract on channel 2. Where's that? This guy? Yeah. We can extract on channel 2 whenever we have the lapis singularity. And we won't do that. We won't extract for 100 ticks. That way it has enough time to put the singularity in the chest before it extracts it. The system does actually work. I've got 11 singularities right now, but if I craft 2 more, it will put the lapis in there, start putting all the lapis, what we need, in the chest, exactly 1,000. It removes the lapis block, which then dumps all the lapis in here. As soon as that is done, the singularity gets placed in this chest. It detects that, pulls out. We get the new thing because the crafter got unlocked. So, like I said, it does work, but it's pretty complicated. We would need, we could put 5 of these nodes onto one chest. Then we have the one crafter, and we could do 5 things in one quantum compressor. But honestly, I feel like it's going to be easier just to spam quantum compressors with different materials and a detector to extract from various chests into this guy, or rather interfaces. So that's what we'll actually probably do. The only benefit of this is we use exactly 1,000 of an item, and we can craft them on demand. If we need to craft them on demand, that would be a good thing, but honestly, we don't. We're just going to need to get a certain number of quantum singularities, which is going to require a certain number of the individual singularities. So we need, what, 16 of these, I think, 17? So I'm just going to put down 17 quantum compressors and be done with it, I think. We'll see, but that's my plan for now. But I wanted to find some way to automate it because I thought it would be interesting to do that. I just feel that it's a very complicated setup for not the best benefit. So if we had to make them all the time, then yeah, I would probably do this. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I would just do the one at a time. And that may be what I end up doing, just saying I detect one. If I have one, I don't make another one. That way I won't use too many resources trying to make this work. All right. I was wondering about the polonium, because every time I would search this guy, my wither would get killed. And I was like, why would that be? So let's go take a nap so that it makes more polonium. So we got a backlog. And I also notice this wither is dead. So this guy got killed too. So that means the stasis guy stopped working. So our safety thing worked fine, and that's good. But it bugged me that my withers were killed, and they shouldn't have been. So I think the answer is that I lost power. And when I lost power, I lost some of my signals. So this guy is set to off, so he's not stopping this from building. We already have the exports of these in here, so he has material to build this guy. And he probably has some in there as well. So he's going to have to build 3 withers without any power whatsoever, or without too much power anyway. So I think what is happening is that when I switched the 2 different networks and I surge this guy is being starved of power. He can only extract so much power at a single time. That's why when we do the surge, he goes to like 52 million instead of, 100 billion or whatever he can do over there. So I think all we need to do is change up what network the Wither Killer and the Wither Stasis machine is, so that way I can set priorities for which one gets the power first. So his priority is set to 0. That made sense because he's the only thing there. But realistically, his priority should be either negative 1,000, or maybe 0 is fine, and we just increase the priority of the other ones. So that's my plan right now. So first of all, I will show you what I mean. As soon as I bypass limit, we spawn a Wither. Yeah. And I believe that is because he is starving the power from this guy. So everything else, I think, got starved for just a short time. As soon as we stop surging, he does stop that. So we can prove that by changing who gets the power here, or what network he's on. So rather than consider him a machine guy, I've got to go around, I think. There we go. We can set him to the SPS network. And then his priority is still a 500. And that should be fine for this. So where does my cobblestone? Oh, it goes in there. Let's get this and this. I don't come in here enough to make that permanent, that fix, but... And then we need to fix the Wither Stasis guy. He's over here. So, okay. So we've got this network selection. You are now the SPS network. And it should be just fine. So, first of all, let's turn you off. Okay. I want you to run with a redstone signal. Let's get some soul sand. I need 4 of you. And I need 3 skulls. Okay, 3 will be enough, thank you. Okay, alright, there we go. So let's go put this here. Wrong way. Come on, go up. Okay, now we turn this guy on. And we get out of there. And he should be stuck. He will be stuck there producing my gas. So are you gassing? I believe that you are. Yeah, there you go. Okay. He's getting ether gas. He is not making withers because we have too many withers already. So now they are both on that network. I should not see either one of these withers die from this. If we go to connections, wither killer has a priority of 500. Ether gas is a priority of 1,000. SPS is negative 1,000. So if I were to bypass the limit and get rid of this polonium, it should be okay. You can see I killed system over there. Oh. Huh. Okay. Okay, so he still did a wither thing because the system couldn't tell him we had enough stars in there. But this guy did not get killed. So we have half of the stuff going okay. Whether I want to put this over here is less clear to me. I'm trying to think. I guess I would still... Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I don't really want the SPS network to include the refined storage system. I was okay with it including these. I'm not okay including those things. I don't think there's a way to OR these signals. If I could OR the signals, I could make this run on signal, not run off signal. And that would be okay. So I could get an RS gate to do that. That might be what I do. Honestly, he'll have enough power to kill the withers, so it's not a huge deal. It's just something I noticed, and I thought I'd like to fix that. This guy is a worse deal because I want to keep getting ether gas. Ether gas is very slow. We might actually have a full system full of ether gas by now, so that may not matter either. But can check that. How much ether gas do you have? You're still not full, actually. So, I mean, I don't want him to not be there. So, getting that is more important than that. If he kills a few withers every time I decide to increase the priority of the SPS, I'm not too concerned about that. I guess that means this guy can live on the same channel as the other guy, so doesn't really, his network doesn't matter anymore, apparently. Unless I'm willing to somehow prioritize that. And I can't, I was going to go just from the steam turbine right to him, but he only does 3 million, so that doesn't really help me over here. Going from 2.75 to 3 million is not going to help me out. I need to go to, 50 million to really clear out our backlog. So he has to come from the induction matrix, or it doesn't work at all. So, all right, just a few things that I had noticed that I thought I would share with you. Okay, we need to make more of those singularities. So, hey, look at this, another antimatter pellet. We're getting better. We're getting more. So we've got 4 already. That's like more than halfway to 6, and we've got half another one. So yeah, we're doing very well on that. So we're pretty close on the polonium. Now, realistically, what will we do with the waste? I don't know, because we don't need to make more polonium, but the polonium is the guy that's getting rid of our nuclear waste. So I don't know what I want to do with that exactly yet. Realistically, I'm just going to keep him running and let him make antimatter, even though I won't need it. But I'll have to make a plan for what to do with the waste, because although these tubes are nowhere near full now, they could become full. And that would be a very bad situation. So we would either have to make a ton of these guys and just, put the waste in there, which, I don't know, we could do that. I think we would need at least 70 barrels to take care of the waste, but I could be doing the math wrong on that. It may be, some number that is more reasonable than 70, but I think we would need 70 to do the output from that fission reactor, because I think it's just 1 millibucket for 1 millibucket, so we'd have to match the decay rate, or these things would fill up. So, all right. So what are we going to do in this episode besides talk about things we've done before? Well, we need to get to this ultimate singularity, so we need to make more of these guys. So we need to figure out how we can get enough material to do one of these things. So setting up a different automation system for one of those guys, that's probably a good idea. Where will it go? I don't know. I need more room for machines, so realistically, I think I need to put up this platform over there to have more space for machines. Let's see, how many do I have? We've got 9. We only need 17 of these, don't we? I guess we could just have them right here. Make another row of laser anode. I guess we don't need to go there just yet. More importantly, though, we need more base materials. We got the lapis. That was just something that happened. But we have things like, we need more redstone. How are we getting redstone? I don't remember. I mean, it's from Create, but what are we doing there? We're crushing this, and that gets us 6. That's nice, but what's our other options? We can fill a potion of strength and cinder flower to get redstone? That's just weird. Let's see here. The enrichment chamber would get us 12. So realistically, that's probably the way we should go to get this stuff. Furnace, obviously not an idea. I don't know that we need cinnabar, so I'm not sure we're ever going to use this. It's a very good primary modifier, but the energy modifier is high too, so I don't think it's better than the basilic reagent. So I won't be doing that. So let's see about getting a ton of redstone without using Create. And so, I mean, that's going to have to be the enrichment guy. So let's just say we wanted to do that. Would we set up one dedicated to this guy? I don't really know if we would or not. I know we've got like 4,000. That's what we're doing with the Create guy. And I might set up one just to do that. That might make sense. So we've got this guy who is my on-demand guy. But this doesn't feel like an on-demand thing. This feels like a specialized thing to me. So yeah, just like the coal guy. So we need a bunch of coal. We need a bunch of redstone. So let's make, a factory of some kind. Let's make an enriching factory. So I want to go at least basic, probably elite. Maybe we'll just go ultimate and just get there. I don't know. That seems like an idea. So let's take a nap. So it's daytime. It makes more polonium. It's too far away. It's 2 more pixels. Just why does that exist? I don't know. Okay, so if I told you to make this, you probably could. And if I told you to make this, you probably could. If I told you to make this, you probably could. If I told you to make this, you could. Okay, so if we put all these patterns in there, I could probably make an elite or an advanced factory. There we go. Basic, advanced, elite, ultimate. So let's make an ultimate enriching factory. There we go. We'll make one of these for redstone. And we'll get a detector, and we'll say we only run you certain amounts of time. So let's go over here. I love the create thing. We could do it with create. I'm a little torn on this. I may actually use create, but I'm a little bit worried because these wheels also make my nitrate, and I think that's the only way we're going to get the nitrate. I don't want to tie him up with getting this. Yeah, it's basically only create, okay, and immersive engineering can do this, and I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a better chance anyway. So I definitely want the nitrate to go here. I'm afraid he would be backed up if I did this. So let's definitely do this with mechanism. Okay, there we go. He is the ultimate factory. We're gonna set him to normal. Where's my guy? Okay. Let's put this right here, and we'll say redstone. There we go. If we have fewer than, I don't know, let's do blocks of redstone, and we'll say if you have less than 1,000 blocks, you will emit a signal, which he doesn't right now. We are going to auto sort. Well, we're definitely going to use the upgrades because why wouldn't we? There we go. I need energy upgrades. I need speed upgrades. Oh, I meant to move him. Okay. Speed, energy. Yeah, he will use... I hate that he doesn't tell me what he would do, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so we need to put something in here which we don't have right now. Is there any more spots for these guys? What are you? You're fluid. Okay, you don't have any more spaces. Do we have any more spaces over here? You're fluid. Here we go. Redstone ore. Let's put you in here. Oops, wrong key. And let's set you to, I don't know, a stack, because we're going to need a lot of this. You may have noticed our EMC is under 4 billion. That isn't actually a problem. I'm simply not doing anything with this guy right now. So I have told him to keep 2,048 of all the essences in the system, and I'm close to that right now. So we'll start going up again soon. But until we're done, I don't want to do that. I will need more of those later, so I just left that alone for now. So we have tons of EMC. If I need more, I'm sure I can get more. Won't be a problem. So let's give you an item card. Okay, you will be an extract. You are going to need overclockers. I am sure of that. So 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Let's do that. Round robin. Okay, that looks good to me. So you are an insert of this stuff. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Let's make you redstone ore. I don't know why it would be a counting filter. I mean, this is just EMC. Do we care about how much is in there? Apparently I do. So I'm going to set it to a stack at a time. And we're just going to see what happens. So first of all, we need to set the side config. So items should be an input-output. And that looks like everything should be good. So did I put you on a signal? I did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so even with upgrades, you basically can't do better than a full stack. So even realistically, it doesn't need to be a full stack. It can be like, I don't know, well, not that, but, you know, probably half would be fine. And he is fully upgraded, right? Yeah, using 1,800 redstone flux per tick. So there we go. So he is now going to get us plenty of redstone. And there we go. We're getting close to our 1,000 blocks. Now, how much redstone do I need? I'm not sure, but this guy will take care of it for me. And there we go. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed this episode because I think it's wrapping up point for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit bell. I don't know. Push the buttons. Buttons are good. We gotta get some buttons. Buttons are your friends.